In this video, we're going to look at two applications to real-world settings using the volume of cylinders and cones. The first problem says, Victoria bought coffee in a cup shaped like a cylinder with a radius of 5 centimeters and a height of 12 centimeters. If each cubic centimeter can hold 0.03 fluid ounces of coffee, how many fluid ounces of coffee does Victoria's cup hold? Use 3.14 for pi and round to the nearest hundredth. Whew, that's a lot of words. So what we're going to do is break this down into each step. So to eventually get how many fluid ounces of coffee the cup holds, we need to figure out the volume in the cubic centimeters. So I'm going to ignore everything except for this first section here. So if we look at this picture of the cup, I can kind of label that my radius here is 5 and the height is 12. So first you're going to find the volume. Volume of a cylinder comes from base times height, or pi r squared times height, since we're talking about a cylinder with a circular base. So it says my radius is 5, so pi times 5 squared, and the height is 12. So the very first thing I'm going to do is calculate that to get the volume of that cylinder in cubic centimeters. So my volume is 942 cubic centimeters. Okay, now I'm going to focus on the second part of the problem. It says if each cubic centimeter can hold 0.03 fluid ounces of coffee, how many ounces can the cup hold? So what we're going to do is take this number and multiply it by our answer for volume. So if there's 942 cubic centimeters total, and each one can hold 0.03 fluid ounces, I should be able to multiply them to get the number of ounces. So 942 times 0.03 gives me an answer of 28.26 fluid ounces. So break it up. Find the volume first and then apply that second piece of information to figure out the final answer. The next example says Tess got a snow cone in a cone-shaped container. The container has a diameter of 3 inches and a height of 5 inches. If the snow cone costs 20 cents per cubic inch, how much would her snow cone cost if the container is filled to the top? So looking at this picture, this time it has the diameter, not the radius, and then the height here of 5. So just like last time, I'm going to start by finding the volume. Remember, volume of a cone, you have to divide by 3. So I'm going to be doing pi r squared times h, all divided by 3. Now, if the diameter is 3 inches, that means the radius is 1.5. So I'm going to be doing pi times 1.5 squared, not 3 squared, times 5. And all of that is going to get divided by 3. So let's see what we get. We have the volume is 11.775, and the units on that would be cubic inches. So once I have the volume, then I can look at kind of that second piece of information that says it costs 20 cents per cubic inch. So if that's how many cubic inches I have, I'm going to multiply that by the cost per cubic inch, so times 0.2. And that would tell me that the cost would be $2.36. So in both of these problems, what you did first was find the volume. After you had that volume, then you used that second piece of information to find what you were looking for.